Hello, hi, I'm here in University of Cambridge. I'm honored to be close to Ross Anderson. He's a very important mind on the cybersecurity aspect, and I'm delighted to discuss about a little bit more on the security aspect on the cars. Why software is not the way to go forward on the cars, or maybe it is. Professor Ross, thank you very much for the opportunity, and I'm very honored to be with you today. Thank you.
Thanks. Well, something that we've been studying for the past 2 or 3 years now is what happens once you start putting software in durable goods that are safety critical and that are connected to the internet, as cars and medical devices are starting to be. Because you see, up until now, we've got 2 kinds of dependable devices that we know how to produce. The first is things like phones, which are secure because we patch them every month, but the costs of software upgrade are such that companies like Google and Apple, will only maintain phones for 3 years, 5 years, something like that. And much the same goes for your laptop. The other kinds of goods that we have are things like cars, where we test them to death before they're put into production. And the thing then lasts for 15 or 20 or 30 years, and you don't connect it to the internet and you don't patch it. However, cars have more and more software in them, and as we connect them to the internet, that means that vulnerabilities which are discovered can be exploited, and that means that software is going to have to be patched. So this is going to be an ever larger problem facing industry. As we move from internal combustion engines to electric powertrains, there will be fewer moving parts, and so the costs of mechanical maintenance will go down. However, if the software in a car has to be patched every month for 30 years, then the costs of software maintenance are going to go up. And doing this maintenance right is going to be critical for both safety and security. People are beginning to realize that this is one of the big cost challenges facing industries like cars, like medical devices. And it's also going to be a big challenge for those of us who work in computer science, because computer science is all about managing complexity. And where you have large complex software systems running on dozens of CPUs, in devices like cars that are safety critical, which are connected online and which last for perhaps 30 years, that brings together many of the most critical factors for maintainability and cost at the same time. And so we believe that in the future, as we start putting lots of software in things like cars, then the limiting factor is going to be our ability to manage the complexity of the software maintenance. And this is going to create lots of interesting challenges, both for industry and for academia.